I've got to start this video off with an apology. I told you guys I would never wear a blue hoodie in my life. Well, guess what? I bought one. I'm sorry. If you were there during that stream, let me know down below. But what is going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome on back to the channel. Today we're diving into a couple of undervalued NFTs. Who, what, when, where, why, and how? Yeah, they still exist during this bear market. Some projects are just doing very well. They're expanding, they're executing promises, and they're, rising up the floor prices. So let's dive into a couple of these in today's video, give you my own personal thoughts and insight behind them, and how my personal investments are looking during the bear. Like the video, comment down below for the algorithm, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and go check out the Twitch, JPEG Jersey. My voice cracked, fuck. So when it comes down to projects like Infected Mob or Susuno, we've been talking about these projects for a very long time over in the Patreon. If you guys are interested, the link is going to be down below. This is my private locked DAO access group for NFT alerts, calls, calendars, and introducing a couple of bots for your education and your overall analytical views of the market. But a project that has been blowing my mind recently is going to be Susuno. We made a call on these in the Patreon a very long time ago. They're currently sitting at a 2.5 Solana floor price with 151 out of 6.7k listed. That's a very small percentage. On top of that as well, if you look at their graph over here on the left, we can see they've gone from like a 1.2 Solana floor price. They've been peaking all the way upwards, hit 2.25 in a little bit over like 10 days. And they kept going and surged all the way up to around that 3.5 area. But with a very dope looking profile picture, a sustainable passive income tokenomic play, and a high demand between their mutational artwork that is coming out very, very soon, casino funds, their LP injections, merchandise, and other brand plays coming in the future. I think the overall process and execution behind Susuno at the moment during this bear market has been very, very pleasant. With an original soundtrack made for Susuno and a heavily lore-inspired project, gamified staking as well, a casino that will feature 4 games, with a raid-to-earn platform that benefits both the project owners and the communities throughout their Shokin bounty, a ninja sniping tool as well for their holders, a referral bonus system for passive income and rewards, and the list goes on and on and on. So throughout their staking and their gamification behind it, you might be wondering, how is this sustainable? What are they doing for the LP? So this token is based on a liquidity pool and is used for a couple of different reasonings. They do have funds secured from the mint to, inject into this LP. They're waiting for Solana to kind of, even out and kind of go up a little bit before this. Commercial products and sales will be put into place as well from the collaborations with other Web2 brands. And then royalties as well will be used for their liquidity pool. At the moment, having an 82.6% staked rate, over 370,000 Jutsu tokens have been distributed, and about 6,800 minimum value locked in Solana. But throughout multiple utilities like holder-only tools, the bounties, the casino, the staking and gamification behind it, and overall revenue streams of income, token burns throughout their mutations, Gen 2 mint, raffles and markets, immortal scrolls, and their pets mint as well. Their main form is the Hashi platform, which means the bridge. The main intent behind the Hashi platform to acquire and cooperate with other IP brands throughout the Web 2 space, and helps Susuno be a more marketable and a more brandable approach to their NFT. Let me know your thoughts down below on Susuno. Are you guys holding any of these? I first made my call about a month ago at 1.4 in the Patreon, and I've been holding 3 of these ever since. Could have sold and took profits at about 3.5, but hey, I'm gonna hold them for a little bit longer and see what happens. All right, so I do want to go ahead and talk about the Infected Mob, another early play that we called in the Patreon, sub 2 Solana, I think at 1.2, 1.3, but we did buy quite a few of these at that time. I did take profits on multiple of these around that 3.5 to 4 area, but the project has been building, man. Mob Studios is taking over. Loads of services, Infected Collection, brand new collection, Gen 2 themed collection, concept art, marketing, graphics and design, website UI and UX design, logos and branding. And just 2 sneak peeks here on the screen. We see the D-Gods Mutated collection coming soon, and then we see the Primates. So Infected Mob is going to be the second collection from the Robot Mafia Club. This was a 777 supply, a very small supply, very OG project on Solana, introducing the 7.8k supply Infected Mob. And these guys fucking took over. We bought these pretty early. I've been a fan of them for the longest time. Everyone's been shilling me these on streams. And they came out with their first collaborative piece being the Infected Jungle. And by golly fucking gee, boys, these look insane. So yes, this was going to be a very small supply, obviously not the size of the actual Primates collection, and you were airdropped these if you held either the Infected Mob and the Primates, and you had a chance at getting one of these. Infected jungles are at an 18.5 Solana floor price, which is almost 2x what a primate is currently sitting at. With the current sneak peeks of their collaboration with DeGods being the biggest and, you know, most expensive project on Solana besides Boogles, I think that is going to run up and be an insane collab. Already introducing the jungle collab looking beautiful, and now working on also a Jelly Rascals collaboration as well. Jelly Rascals, the Jelly Esports project, they're overall, I think they're undervalued as well. The project is doing insane amounts of work, so shouts out to them. But overall, with infected mobs, you know, overall studio approach to introducing in collaborations with other projects, I think this project is just going to be around for a while. They're going to stay up. They're going to keep doing things. People are going to want to use their services to expand into a different community or a subset, and both projects are just going to go ahead and piggyback off of these things. There isn't even a roadmap on the website yet. What the fuck going on? On top of that, the project does offer a couple of standard things as well, like staking, the tokenomic play, raffles, and they do offer a very clean looking UI. Pretty sure they're using Zen Dragons for this, if I'm not mistaken. Is there staking Zendrag? Because their raffler says Rafflor, which is Zen Dragons. Staking doesn't say Stakeor. Either way, guys, huge team as well. And overall, it's an execution play because they're doing stuff. They're getting stuff done. Their artists are talented as fuck. So at a 4.2 Solana floor price, a 33K volume during the bear, it looks good to me. I approve. But of course, do your own research and be safe out there. For any project I ever talk about, if I ever show a project for 5 seconds on a stream, don't buy it. It just happens. But I fuck with this project. I do want to mention a couple of other projects that are doing this kind of like art brandable collaborative pieces, airdropping them to holders and overall expansions throughout DLCs or Gen 2s, Gen 3s, Gen 4s. I think Gothic Degens definitely took the cake on this, sitting at a 7 Solana floor price, ran up to around 14 at 70K volume. And these guys were ahead of the fucking books, man. They were airdropping, I believe it was Goofy Gorillas first, and then it was Primates or Goths. I'm not 100% sure. Obviously a huge differentiation in the art direction here. But yeah, man, Gothic Degens, AI Degens as well, offering over this, you know, AI degenerate looking art collabs. Also currently working on collaborations with Sacred DAO and D Scullies, and both of these pieces of artwork looking incredible, bro. So it's really cool to see this kind of stuff happening in the ecosystem. A lot of projects collaborating together and, you know, executing dope looking artwork and overall expansion from the original collections. I do want to talk about Jikan Studios very quickly as well, as I still hold, I just bought like 9 of these not too long ago, about a week and a half ago. I'm a little bit down on that investment at the current moment in time, but I fuck with the project. I have all these being staked at the moment, but they're even dropping a new sneak peek today. This might have already came out before this video is uploaded. I'm not 100% sure yet, but Jikan's been around for a while and they're working on a bunch of things as well. Jikan introducing an all new art direction and upgrade from their current PFPs to a more mutation styled piece of artwork with rarity based integration. Lore will be tied into their leveling system as well, and an all new staking module will be introduced as well throughout their tokenomics. An all new portfolio moderator and tracker. They'll be using this to track coins and NFTs with actual price history, and with the current floor price sitting at 2.7. I'm actually kind of up on the investment. I think I bought 9 of these at 2.5 each, so I'm up a little bit before fees. You know what I mean, bro? 600 listed out of 9,000, which is pretty fucking nuts, dude. But yeah, I've got 9 of these staked at the moment over in the Troop House, and I'm very excited to see the sneak peek today of the art upgrade on Jikans. Floor price a little thick at 3. We could see a pretty decent dump when the art sneak peek does come out, but overall with new artwork, lore inspired leveling system, staking module being released as well, and portfolio NFT and token trackers, I think Jikan's headed in the right direction during this market, as they do need to expand and add new things to the collection. So hopefully this new utility and artwork does work out for them and is as executed as, you know, planned. Would I be buying at 2.7? I mean, obviously I'd wait for this art sneak peek to see how the market does fluctuate this collection, as we could see a sell-off or a buy-in depending on what the artwork does look like, and overall times and execution and ETAs. But looking at the market right now, bro, 32K volume on Magic Eden is so bad. Like it's just so low, bro. I've never seen it this low. If we see like 20K days, oh, don't even know what's gonna happen. But overall, I've pretty much exited a lot of projects this past couple of weeks now. I'm holding on to DeGods, and that's about it, man. Primates, I have 1 of them left. The projects I mentioned in today's video, yeah, I'm holding a couple of each of those. I'm not buying a lot right now, man. It's scary to invest. So like always, fam, do your own research. Be safe out there. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Live streams coming back very, very soon as well. I appreciate all the love and support on the channel the past 8-9 months now. It's been incredible. Views are down. Algorithms kind of shit in the bed on NFT channels, but I appreciate everyone for being here. If you stuck around to the end, I love you. Have a great day. See you next time.